Hi and welcome to this video on pie charts. Pie charts are a popular exam question. Let's have a little look at some examples. This table shows how a group of 60 pupils travel to school, construct a pie chart for this data. And we have a circle over here, which to construct our pie chart in. The first thing we probably do when doing pie charts is to draw a straight line down if it hasn't got one on the circle. Makes it easier to draw the pie chart when you have to. Next thing is we got to work out the angles for our pie chart. Well, here we have our frequencies for each category: cars, bikes, bus, and other. The frequencies is how many times a car was used by the group. 27 times, so many times a bike was used, and many times a bus was used. What we got to do firstly is add these up. We already know it because up here it says 60, but generally we always add up the frequencies to get a total, and this total is 60. What we then do is take 360, because there's 360 degrees in a circle, and divide it by 60, which gives us 1. Which gives us 6, sorry. This tells me that each category in my pie chart is worth 6 degrees. So each category equals 6 degrees. So what we do then, we take each of our frequencies up here and we multiply by 6. Well, 27 times 6 gives you 162, 8 times 6 gives you 48, 19 times 6 gives you 114, and 6 times 6 gives you 36. We can always check these are right by adding them up, and they should come to 360 if we are correct. 6 and 4 is 10, it's 18 and 2 is 20, but then you're not, carry your 2. 3 and 2 is 5 and 1 is 6. 4 is 10 and 6 is 16, but then your 6 carry your 1. 1, 2, 3, 360. So we know we're right. We've worked out our categories. Next thing we've got to do is get up our protractor. Here's one here. We'll take 180 degree, and then we got to put our protractor on our line. So we line it up. Obviously a little bit easier when you're working with a real protractor rather than an on-screen one, but we'll do our best. So what we want to do is line the line not to go through our line. There's it there. I'm going to try to put the little circle in the center as best we can. Let me just twiddle about with that for a while. Let me drag it over. I don't think I'm going to get it much closer. It's not perfect, but it'll have to do. And we look for our first angle, which is 162. We get our pen. We find 162. There's 160, 162. So about there. We put a little point in. And then we've got to draw these, our join from the center out to our point. There we are, 162. And that is for the car. So we drag our label. There's it there, over to here. Now we do the next one. The next one is 48. So we need to turn our protractor around and put it on the last line. That's the important part. On the last line we drew. So again, we get naught. There we go. There's naught, and we get our circle into the center as best we can, and it's more or less going through naught. We could just try to get a wee bit better. It didn't work too well. There we go. Move over a little bit. Probably the best we could do. And we are looking for 48. So again, we get our pen. We mark in 48. There's 40. There's 50. So about there. We drag our protractor out of the way, and we fill in our line from the center out to the last point we've drawn. There we go, about there. And we take in the category, which was for 48 was bike, and we put it in. Next we take bus, which was 114. Again, we line up our protractor as best we can. We want to get naught going through the last line we did. So there's naught. And we got to straighten it out a little bit. Put that in the center as best we can, and we just bring Oh, go there. There we go. There's not. They're about there. And we get 114. So again, we mark in our point. There's 100. There's not. If we go on this side, the left-hand side, we use the numbers on the outside this time. On the other side, we use the numbers on the inside. So we got 114. So there's not 60, 90, 114. So about there, roughly. Drag our protractor out of the way and draw our line from the center out to where we through our point. And we drag in as a bus, isn't it? So bus in there. The last sector or category is the easiest. It's already done for us. And we put it in. And that is how we get our angles for our pie chart, and also how we draw one. Important things to remember: always add up the frequencies. This is the frequencies here. Divide 360, that's the number of degrees in a circle or in a pie chart, by the total number of categories or frequencies you have, which is 60, and you get 6. And then multiply up. Let's try one more. Again, this time, what we'll do, we'll add up all the frequencies to get a total. When we add them up, we get 10, 16, 19, and 5 is 24. We take 360, that's the number of degrees in a pie chart, and we divide it by our total, which is 24, which gives us 15. 240. It does, because it's 15. So what we know is each one of these is worth 15. So we multiply up. 10 times 15 is 150, times 15 is 90, times 15 is 45, times 15 is 75. Add them up if you want to check. It's not. Carry over, sorry over 1. It's 10, sorry, 8 is 12. Is 12 is 9 is 21, 5 is 26, but then 2, carry 2, 6, gives you 360. So you know you're right. So to work out the angles, add up all the frequencies. That's these here. Get a total. Divide that total into 360. 360 divided by the total number of frequencies. And whatever that is, you multiply up by. You multiply each frequency by that answer. And you should get a pie chart that looks like this. This time, once you take your time, you can pause the video if you wish and work out the frequencies that are seen on screen. So again, let's look at it. We add them up. $18, $36, $45. We take 360. We divide it by 45. Gives us 8. So each of these gets multiplied by 8. Gives you 72, 80, 60, 50. 54 to 144, there's 56, and 66. And that's the angles for your degrees for your pie chart. And again, if you had drawn the pie chart, it would look something like this. Let's try one more. Again, take your time, pause the video if you need to, and work out the angles for the pie charts. If you want to draw the pie chart, if you have a protractor and paper handy, feel free. So firstly, we add up. Sorry, use my pen. We add up the frequencies. Because 120. We take 360, or degrees in a pie chart, or in a circle, divided by the total number of frequencies, and we get 3. So we times everything by 3. 3 times 3 is 90. Is 108. Actually, yeah, 108. That is 150, 162. And we add them up if we want to check, and we shake it 360. If you've drawn the pie chart, it should look a little bit like that. Next example. Again, pause the video if you wish and have a go yourself. Work out the angles, the degrees of the angles. And we want to draw the pie chart, feel free. To work it out, the answer, what we do is we add up our frequencies. So 5 is 10, carry 1, 4, 2 is 6, it's 14, carry 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 440, let's double check that. 265, 365, 370, and it is actually 450, I apologize. So we take 360, our number of degrees in a pie chart, and we divide it by the total number of frequencies. Now this happens to be bigger than 360, that's okay. You always take 360 and divide it by the total number of frequencies. So it's 360 divided by 450 in this case. This is 0.8. So everything here is multiplied by 0.8. Obviously you can use a calculator if you wish. 64. 84. That's 100. That's 112. And again, add up if you wish to see if it comes to 360. 4 and 4 is 8 and 2 is 10. Put down a 1. 6 and 8 is 14. And 1 is 15 and 1 is 16. Put down a 6. And 1, 2, 3, 360. That's your angles. And again, if you wish to do the pie chart, if you've done it already, there you are. That's what the pie chart looks like. Thank you for watching this video on drawing pie charts. Things to remember: with your information, your data, always add up all the frequencies if they haven't been done for you already. Divide 360 by the total number of frequencies, the total number of events that have happened. And once you've done that, you'll get an answer. Multiply this answer by the category. Multiply each category, by this answer. So one more time, add up all the frequencies, divide 360 by the total. Whatever that total is, you multiply each category by it. Thanks for watching this video on pie chart.